Amaterasu and the others returned to the foot of Asafuji, where they saw Lika praying intently. The storm had subsided. Then, as if to celebrate their hard-won victory, the twin volcanoes of Asafuji erupted into great pillars of flame. The villagers felt the warmth on their skin and wept tears of joy. However, Oki merely surveyed the scene stoically, remaining silent. Although the evil demons had been driven away, the thought of having taken the sword and caused so much grief weighed heavily on his heart. The only one who could ease the burden of his woes was Samiko. The chieftain who had rescued Kemu from the shrine stepped forward. Sadly, he approached Oki, offering an outstretched hand. His eyes betrayed the complexity of the emotions behind the gesture. Oki, realizing the gravity of the scene, extended his hand in turn. The moment they shook hands, Webkir was reborn into a village far too strong to ever fall victim to evil again. As for Kutone, the sword that vanquished the twin demons, it was returned to its pedestal by Oki's own hands. And as long as the glow remained, no evil dared draw close. Kutone's gleam spoke of a power too great to succumb to evil at that moment. A brilliant flash of light shot forth from Kutone, striking squarely on the frozen surface of Laochi Lake. Though the lake had never shown any sign of melting, cracks began to open up all along its surface. The legend of the Iron Ark, Yamato, said to have fallen from heaven, and the holy Laochi Lake which it called home was revealed to be more than a mere legend before all those present. Tuskle, I'm scared. The Ark of Yamato! It's floating in the sky! That's right, the Ark of Yamato has risen when Kutone was put in. Oki's prophecy has come true. You may be finding it weird that there's a rainbow bridge leading up to it. But, in Japanese, legends, rather, well, Japanese culture, let's say, rainbows aren't really a sign of happiness, they're more a sign of sadness. The Ark of Yamato. They say it fell from the heavens. It is indeed imposing. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens when Kutone glows silver. The prophecy's wall of ice is not the demon's blizzard. Rather, it is the ice on our perpetually frozen lake. That's right. Now, I would love to enter the Ark of Yamato and end this once and for all. But, we have some side questing to do. Just as it turns night, how proper. I'm really sorry to break up the story like this and not just head into the Ark of Yamato, but I said this was going to be a 100% run, we're going to do this. Don't worry, I'll try to cut down on the amount of side questing videos as much as possible. I just have some things I need to take care of. As well, we still have one upgrade to get through our praise orbs, also let's go ahead and make it today, because I never really commented on it, but Webkir's music is so good. I don't even know if it'll play anymore, because the Ark of Yamato has risen. Okay, it does. But since the Day of Darkness is so close, we don't really have an animation for the sun rising. That's not the right door to enter, though. So, we have one stray bead to get left in Webkir, and it should be right down here. Yes, it is. This is the Snowball Playground. So it's much rewriting. Must have been some kids fooling around. Love this song, though. So, welcome to probably the most annoying area in the game. The most annoying optional area in the game, at least. Actually, you know what? Second most annoying area. And you know what my least favorite area in the game is? What's annoying? Agata Forest, because rather when you have to roll all those balls up to the bear, Sleepy. You know why this is the second most annoying? It also has to do with ball rolling. You have to take this snowball and roll it around into these snow piles and make it huge. And eventually the kid will be happy with the size, and he will give you a straight. Oh no, well, I'll just give you praise. I apologize. This is annoying because it involves ball rolling, and you all know how much I hate that because it barely works. But around here there is some treasure, so it's worth your time entering here whether you are going to go for the praise or not. But it's even more worth your time entering here, even if you don't want to get the treasure for whatever reason, because if you head all the way to the back of the snowball playground, it's not that big of an area, mind. You might as well head in here and grab it real quick. All the way at the back, somewhere around here. Probably should have kept it at night to see it easier, but there it is right there. There's a chest. And you can probably guess what I've come in here to grab quickly. A stray bead. The last one in Web Cure. But, as I said, we still need a fair amount of praise in order to get that last Astral Pouch upgrade. Let's go ahead. And where did I leave it? Let's roll the snowball up to the full size that this kid wants. However, I'm not going to make you watch this. I'm going to speed it up, play some good music maybe, and I will see you when it's done. There we go! You did it, Wolfie. I've never seen just a snowball so huge. I can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary, but really cool too. You're definitely the Snowball King of Kamui now, Wolfie. 50 praise! At least it was worth it. First Holding King and now Snowball King. Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles. I can't give you a guide for this. Just say, the only guide I can say is this big. And like about as big as the width of the screen. I don't know. I can't give you an approximation of time or snowball lumps you have to roll over because it's all just not random, but I can't give you any kind of guide on that. But we have more places to go to get stray beads than Web Cure, so let's head there now. Our first stop for side questing is Shinshu Field. We have 2 things to do here. We're gonna go and take care of the quicker one first because it's the quicker one. It's a bit more out of the way from where we started right there, but whatever. And I'm probably gonna be, I'm not sure if I really have to feed animals along the way because the side quests we're gonna be doing give us a lot of praise along with the remaining stray beads that we need. So I'm not even sure if I really have to worry about praise at all just by feeding animals. I think I might be set. I mean, if I have to go out of my way and do it, then I will, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. We have to head into Tama's house. Still love this music so much. Now the year's festival is come and gone. I'm all burned out. I wonder if I'll ever be as fired up as that again. You know, I'm so fired up your heart won't stop pounding. Bam, bam, bam. Jeez, guy's all washed up. My time's passed now. Those days when my heart wouldn't stop pounding. Pull yourself together, man. Ah, man, do one of your big bangs. Make it a real big one. So, where's my brush? Game? Game? There it is. That was weird. Let's go and use Cherry Bomb 2. Game? Cherry Bomb 2. Right, you can't draw it once. I forgot. Ah! It scared me. Didn't actually scare me. Cherry Bomb 2. Oh, was it a double whammy? Amazing! 30 praise. It's coming back to me now. The old bam bam bam, my heart pounding. So leaving Rienzo and he'll be out again? It's no good. It doesn't do anything for me at all. It needs more bam bam bam. That's supposed to be your hint that he needs a little bit extra here. So, go ahead and use... Come on, game. Please, before the fuse runs out. Cherry Bomb 3. Whoa, was that a triple whammy? Unbelievable! 50 praise just for that. It's coming back to me. I'm Tama. That's it. Tama, the flaming pyrotechnist. Thanks, pup. You've rekindled my fiery spirit. I want you to have this bead I found around here in return. Okay then. Can't sit around here getting senile. I've got to come up with some ideas for next year's festival. So, you can do this, or you can start the side quest as soon as you get Cherry Bomb 2 and finish it as soon as you get Cherry Bomb 3. But I didn't come back here now because, one, I didn't really want to interrupt the plot before, you know, end game, or while we were actually doing things, because as we got Cherry Bomb 3, we were actually going through things. Plus, there's 2 side quests we can do here in Shinshu, and one of them requires that we have brought back Lika to the Waku Shrine, or rather to the base of Ezafuji. So you can do this side quest and this whole part before the Waku Shrine. I just decided that I'm not going to interrupt our time going through, we're not going to stop. How do I say this? We're not going to interrupt going into the Waku Shrine to go do a couple side quests in Shinshu. Because we also... do we even need Blizzard for any side quests? I'm trying to remember. I don't think we do. Upsetting, isn't it? That we just don't need Blizzard for, like, anything. Anyway, our second and... or, yeah, like, second now and last side quest in Sand City involves the name... Shinshu involves the Nameless Man. City's killed, friend. It disappeared when the curse struck. My workshop is my pride and joy. I'm stoked to have it back. I'm actually an artist communing with nature on a deep level, man. And I can hardly wait to start firing up some pots again. Earthenware's like a mirror into the soul, man. Whatever moods you're in, good or bad, it all comes out in the pots. Check it out. I just finished firing my first piece. The Azure Neck. I love flowers. Single flower vases are my specialty. You can have it if you like. So, what we have to do with these vases is around Shinshu Field now, there are going to be, there are going to be little offering spots. Can we make it day to make it a little bit brighter, please? I know music's playing, but I'm trying to make it a bit brighter here. But, yeah, there's one of the spots. Basically, you take these vases to them, you get some praise. So, when you've delivered one of the vases to the spots, you want to go back to the Nameless Man, make it night and then day. And then you can speak to him again and get another pot. So looking after that, I'm getting pushed around. Looking after that first vase I gave you, buddy. I come up with the one that's even better. Check it out, man. The second vase, the Indigo Neck. My Potter's intuition is starting to come back to me, man. You can have it if you like. So, again, like the Snowball Playground, this isn't nearly as tedious or as awful as the Snowball Playground because it doesn't involve wall rolling. I'm going to speed this up because it's just me running around Shinshu. Again, I'm so sorry that this is kind of a speed up episode, but yeah, yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, because I don't think you guys want to see me really run on Shinsu Grants, and I'm wasting time talking about it here, so maybe it doesn't really matter. It doesn't take that long to get there, but still, I'm going to go and speed it up now that we've delivered the second one here. Again, to get another vase, just make it night and then day, and talk to the Nymphsman again to get the next vase. And I will probably talk over the speed up, so see you exactly after this. Okay, so we're gonna find those statues and the things, and I don't know. This whole side quest is... I kind of wish you could have done it earlier. There's no reason why you really couldn't have. It has nothing to do with Day of Darkness or anything. It's just... They just decided, let's just have them do it now. I mean, it's kind of convenient because you can go back and do the Tama one and then do this. Still, you could have done it at any point. I kind of wish you could have just done it after you get Thunderstorm. Same with, well, actually with, sorry, I'm thinking you'd have to go to Okami first, so you couldn't do the Tama one, so whatever. But this one, there's kind of no reason, but it doesn't matter at all. I think you also could have done this, well, you definitely could have done this before the Wild Crew Shrine if you really want. I think I mentioned that, but whatever. Anyway, the first, well, the third, I suppose, little thing is on a cave on the side of this wall. The same wall that has a cat statue leading up to the little house cave thing that leads to Okami. I'm not really sure what it is. The fourth one is just on the side of this cliff here that leads to the moon cave. And I'm going to say right now the fifth one is actually on the path to the moon cave. So we're not going to have to watch out for that. But this music is from Shovel Knight, a game I got a while ago that I actually haven't played in like 2 months. I don't know why. I beat New Game Plus and I was like, well, guess that's that game done. To be fair, Smash, I got really into that. And then Mario Kart 8 DLC came out, as well as before Mario Kart 8 DLC. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D came out, and I played that a lot. I've been playing that a lot. It's not so much the reason videos haven't been coming as frequently as I would like, but still, it is a reason, certainly, because it's such a good game. And I want to get the Wii version at some point, but it's, I don't know. I don't know. You would think $240 for Xenoblade and new 3DS, or $100 for the Wii version. I would have just picked the Wii version, but I didn't. I don't know. But anyway, back to normal commentary. Right about now. And there's the last race delivered. We get 50 praise for doing that. Okay, I didn't know you could race Ida again, or that he gave you a bit of yen for doing it, but cool. That's great. I don't know, I thought we'd just talk to him. I actually never knew that you could race him again. That's not really the best way to grind for yen, but it's a way. So that's the best race ever doing, White Connoisseur. I guess I shouldn't bother asking, huh? I'm sure you found the perfect place for it, friend. Let me give you something to say thanks. And it gets a stray bead. It's trippy, man. And I'm not sure that race was even real. And I don't even think I have what it takes to make another like that. Lifestyle of a master potter isn't an easy one, man. That's exactly why I became one. The real challenge has, like, only just started. Back to work. Our next stop for side questing is going to be at the mysterious forest, Yoshpet. Kai is here. Amaterasu, what in the world are you doing here? Well, honestly, I knew you'd come back here. When we went through the forest together before, I was really surprised to find that you could keep up with me. No one's even come close to beating me in the race before. Ever since that day, I've had this burning question in my head. Which one of us is the fastest? I am absolutely desperate to know once and for all. And that's why you came here too, right? So, shall we race? Yeah, that's totally why I came here. Okay, we'll race to the forest to the clearing. Whoever gets there first is the winner. So basically, it's exactly what she said. It's a race through Yoshpet. She's not really going to be guiding you this time around, but she has those divine powers where, thankfully, we're God. And we have this song again, racing with Ida. But really, it's racing with a lot of characters at this point, or doing a lot of things at this point, because it's been used for more than just that. But there are some shortcuts you can take that Kai won't take, and that makes it a lot more efficient for you. And obviously a lot faster, and you'll probably win this race pretty damn easily. Like I said, Yoshpet isn't a particularly difficult area to get through, especially when all the trees are already bloomed, and you don't really have to worry about things. The trees attacking you at the time, because you don't have to worry about collecting treasure, the trees, so you can just go. It's not really that difficult of an area. I wouldn't even say use Veil of Mist, because I don't think Veil of Mist affects races, or at least like the other competitor in a race. It just slows down things around you, which is helpful, mind you, for maybe these icicles or the snowballs coming up, but for Kai herself, it's not going to affect her, as far as I can tell. Maybe Maybe it does a little bit, but I seriously doubt it. I feel like they programmed around that to make it an actual race. Can we still draw? I don't know if we can still draw from Solar Flare to us. Kai does move alongside you in her own, like, time. What am I trying to say here? That didn't make any sense. She moves at her own pace, regardless of when you enter loading zones or not, as far as I know. As far as I can tell, rather. It's not like it's not Rubber Band AI, wherever... Or whenever you enter a loading zone, she'll enter it with you, and you just have to keep up with her in certain loading zones. I believe that's not how it is. I'm pretty sure it is a legitimate race. I'm not sure, though, if you can come back here and, like, challenge your own time. Honestly, I don't think she would take the exact shortcuts you do, because a lot of the things Ami does, I don't think Kai would do, because Ami just seems a lot more acrobatic. But, you can probably challenge your own time, just, like, her pace will increase. Also, it just doesn't affect... Oh, hi, Kai, how are you? I think her pace just increases. Not like the shortcuts she'll take. She does take some shortcuts, mind. It's not like she just follows the basic path, and that's it. No, she does, like, take a few shortcuts here and there, but for the most part, she stays along the path. As far as again, as far as I can tell, I've never really inspected this race, like, at a deep level, but, it's not that hard of a race, except I'm kind of losing right now. She's a bit ahead of me. I'm not even going to worry about the orbs. I don't think I really need to. I'm going to get rid of some of these ice glacier things. Ice thing. I don't know what they're called. Ices. Yeah, that's their name, sure. Just so they don't get in my way. Solar Flare is extremely helpful for this because obviously you don't really have to worry about firebursts. You don't have to worry about having a fire source. You just have to draw from Ami to to any of the ice things. With snowballs, because it gets to those two. Anyway, that's the end of Yoshpet. But that's not possible. I ran as fast as I could. How could you possibly have managed to get past me like that? I suppose this is what happens if you take on the great Amaterasu. 50 praise. Well, it's kind of a relief in a way. Ever since the first time I met you, the only thing on my mind has been which one of us can run faster. I was losing sleep wondering about that. Thanks for finally putting my mind at ease. Now I can see you off on your travels without a heavy heart. I'll be praying for you to have a safe journey. Here, take this. But it's convenient that we get dropped off here because our final stray bead, well, not our final stray bead, the last stray bead we're going to get in this episode is in Puncton. Then get in there and do what you gotta do already. I'm staying. Nothing's going to change my mind. This slick helmet ride can get ruined in such a gloomy place. So we only have one thing to do in Puncton. It's a bit similar to what we did after Oni Island. Basically, we have to go back after a certain dungeon to talk to a certain person. In this case, we had to finish the Waku Shrine and go back to talk to Ishaku. Hello, Wolf. Here to pay another visit to Ishaku? I'm assuming that means yes. He's been full of energy since your last visit. It's quite incredible. He even regained his eyesight. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. I forgot that gives you praise. No, there's our last upgrade. I would like to mention that Kai's race only appears after the Waku Shrine as well, so that's that. But no, we've gotten all of our upgrades through praise, and we have 10 golden peaches to spare. But all of our extra pouches are full. The village is blessed with light from luminous moss. That's why no one else has noticed, but I can feel it. The day of darkness is almost here. Don't look at me like that, Ami. Yes, you're right. I do have a grandson. His name is Isun. Even when he was small, he had the potential to surpass me. I expected a lot of him, so I trained him really hard. But it backfired and he ended up hating painting. I doubt he'd even pick up a brush nowadays. If you ever bump into him on your travels, please tell him that I'm praying for his happiness. And give him this. That's all I can do for him now. But I love my grandson. More than anyone could ever know. It's been so difficult for me ever since Isun ran away. I tried to pretend I never had a grandson, but who could ever forget the joy of an adorable grandson? Isun, he may not be perfect, but he's a good boy. He's stubborn like me, though. That's why he won't come home. I have no idea where he is now or what he's doing. I just hope he still has a love of painting deep down inside. So, well, we knew that for a while, but now we've got straight from Ishaku's mouth. And after knowing all that Ishaku did, well, it's quite impressive. So, I'm sorry this episode was so long. I'm assuming it was long. The recording right now is 34 minutes. I don't know how long it is going to be with speed ups, but we'll see. Probably around, I'm going to say 25 minutes? I'm not sure. We'll see. Again, though, sorry, it's kind of long. I don't know. There are going to be 4 side quest videos now, because we're taking care of another 2 next episode, and then 2 in a separate video, in separate videos. If all goes as planned, those should be going up in 2 days, maybe 3, depending on how I feel about that, because I'm not sure if I want to have the last 2 in the same day, because those are kind of long. I might space them out by an hour upload or 2 hours or so. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and next time we take care of 2 more side quests in Nippon. See you guys then.